Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Dime Box Discoveries. I was finally able to hit up the Xenia, Ohio show just outside of Dayton, Ohio today for the first time in like a year. Huge show, a lot going on. Was able to have two different guys with dime boxes. We're going to jump right in and show you what we found, kind of a wide variety of stuff. And we're going to start with vintage, and we're going to start with beaten up vintage. I know you guys like vintage. It's exciting. So this is all, some of this is just in horrific shape, but for a dime, I was like, man, I love this stuff. It's so cool. Let me show you what beaten up vintage I found. It's actually upside down. So this is a post Louis Aparicio. I love this. I mean, it's horrific shape. You can see it, but it's a postcard. This might be the worst card shape I've ever bought in my life. Look at this thing. Right? It is horrific. I think somebody literally put it in their pocket and folded it up. But still, these are awesome to me. I love these. Elson Howard, an MVP, Yankees catcher. Frank Howard. I mean, did a dog eat this? I think a dog ate it. No, literally, seriously, this thing's about to crumble. Dick Hauser. There we go. This Luke Appley is actually pretty cool. It's a 1960 Fleer, like all-time baseball greats. So that's really cool. Here we go. These are upside down now. Ooh, turn this around. Rico Petrosilio. There's another Luis Aparicio. Pretty cool. Dallas Green, terrible shape. Pretty cool. Leo Durocher, 1972 tops. Not terrible shape, actually. Well, bad. Maybe terrible and not horrific. Bernie Carbo, beaten up pretty good. It's a 76, actually. Amari Wells actually doesn't look too bad in the corners. Obviously, you can see a crease coming right through his forehead. Maybe it's wrinkling with age. We all get some wrinkles on our forehead with age, don't we? It's a 1969 tops. I don't think it's horrific. So this is actually really cool. You're seeing a rare variation. This is Russ Snyder. About to come, his head's about to come off. You can see that. This is the rare Marie Antoinette SP variation. So there you go. Russ Snyder, Marie Antoinette variation, head about to come off. There you go. Kurt Simmons. I got some creasing through it. This Louis Tiant has some kind of creasing through over here a little bit, but, you know, eye appeal on it, not bad. 1970 Louis Tiant for a dime. There's another MVP. Zolo was an MVP. By the way, if you want to win some bar trivia, Zolo Versalis is the only guy to win MVP while in his league in both airs and strikeouts. So there you go. It was great at the plate, though. Here we go. Some rookie stars. Got some creasing in. Not horrific, though, once again. Just kind of bad. Actually, these ones at the end here are kind of bad, but not horrific. Doug Rader. There's Gabrielson. How about a sweet Lou Piniella 1972 tops? And then this one, oh, this is so disappointing. These two have X's through it. But look, the card is sharp, man. Looks really good. And this is actually a high number. Oh, it's a high number card. That's brutal. That's brutal. There's X's through it, but still kind of cool. How about some less beaten up vintage? Larry Bowen 1972 tops. This one is actually really sharp. You can see not perfectly centered, but not horrible and really sharp. Very happy with that for a dime. There's free, and there's another Maury Wills. A little soft on the corners. Bruce Bochy, rookie card. Nate Colbert, Ed Leone. See, these ones aren't terrible. Ralph Terry. Actually, this one's not a bad Ralph Terry from 1965. So some of these are kind of nice. This actually is in really nice shape. And then some for my A's team needs. I think I need them. I don't know if I do or not. It's bottom to a dime, and I look at it later. But these ones here are actually in pretty nice shape. This one's off cut, but the corners are nice on it. So that one's pretty good. Some more A's team sets. And then finally, a Brett Butler and Steve Bedrosian rookie card. So that's kind of neat. Brett Butler, one of the all-time great bunters, especially the last 40 years. All right. A lot of Topps Gold today. This one, see, once again, as I've said before, this is 2013 Topps year, so they're out of 2013. So here we go. A lot of nobody all that special in here. This is, Grady Seisman was actually a 2015. Nobody all that special in here for the most part, but someone who's a team collector probably would like to have these for their teams, for their team needs. So we'll put him back there with John Jaso. All right, how about some Score Gold Rush? Kirk Gibson and Dave Winfield. So those are two really nice ones. Once again, good for team needs. There you go, Roberto Osuna, 2018. So these are just good trade bait. Some nice Topps Gold there. And then, of course, these are nice because they're 1992 Topps Gold. They're not the winter version. They're the regular version, which are always nicer. There is Juan Gonzalez and Jim Abbott. So those are pretty cool. All right. How about some oddball stuff and food stuff time? You know that's my specialty. This is my wheelhouse. Never got one of these before. It's a Fleer Pepsi from 2003 of Vlad Guerrero. That's really cool. I bet a Revco Wade Boggs. That is from 1988. Jeff Bagwell, Denny's. There's several Denny's cards in here. Denny's, because they did the Grand Slam. See, because Denny's had the Grand Slam breakfast, so they made Grand Slam cards. So pretty nifty. Jimmy Dean, Ryan Sandberg. Carl Hubble in the colorized Conlon card. This is really cool. Never seen one of these before in my life. This is a Renato Galasso from 1984. I don't remember what it was called. I looked it up and I kind of forget, but I've never seen this before. It's like an oil painting kind of card. So cool. Never seen it before. Nolan Ryan in the assets. Here is some Eagles Ballpark Peanuts with Nolan Ryan and Ted Williams. So that's really fun. Some more Denny's. Get your Grand Slam breakfast right here with a couple Greg Maddux. I think this is also a, Denny's Grand Slam card here of, who is that? Greg Vaughn. Okay. How about a hostess, Bob Tolan? These are really cool. Let me come back to these True Value here in a second. I don't even know what this Nolan Ryan is because it's not even on tcdb.com. This back is, but this version on the front is not. And it's almost like a gloss feeling too, which is really weird for like 1990. I don't know what it is. I'm going to keep investigating, but really cool. There's the post Nolan Ryan. So when you see Fleers of like the mid-90s on here, I want you to do me a favor. Flip them over quick and look on the back because sometimes they are the Sunoco and Atlantic gas station variations, which is what all of these are. So that is pretty cool. A couple Alomars, a couple Carters, and one Juan Gonzalez. Not worth a lot of money, but they're a great variation that someone may need. For trade, there's Tony Gwynn in a, these came out of Long John Silver's. And Roger Clemens, one of these just unlicensed cards. Now, getting back to these are True Value 1986. Here's George Brett by itself. And then this is what gets really weird. So anyway, but they came in booklets like this, which is really cool. So you flip it open. This is already open when I bought it, and they fold out. See, and you get 3 cards. You have to break them apart plus some merchandise. So this one for some grills. So what's really weird is if you look up this set online from this year, George Brett is not card number 1. Don Manley's not card number 2, and Steve Garvey's not card number 3. So I don't know what exactly these are. I'm going to work on trying to figure that out. But that is really, really cool. So there we go. All right. I need to move a little faster. Whole bunch of Mark McGuire's here. First of all, check it out. You can play this disc. Isn't that really cool? This was a great, great find for me. The J.J. Neeson. These are not all that common. They're not like rare by any means, but they're not common. So, and then just a bunch of different Mark McGuire's. I don't know if I need them for my set. These are ones I thought I might need, so I bought them. If I don't need them, they'll go in the doubles. But if I do need them, there's a bazooka. That's always great. This one's really cool. Bo Jackson, Ruben Sierra, Mark McGuire from the Classic. I love the colors of the Classics through the 90s because they were very, very 90s. So a bunch of Mark McGuire's. There's another 91 Classic. There's a Mini. If I need these, awesome. If I don't, like I said, there's another bazooka there. That's cool. If I don't need them, they go in my doubles box. This is just a really, really classic card. I know I don't need it. I just think it's cool. So there we go. It's from Mark McGuire's. All right. A guy who's made some custom cards for me before in the past, does amazing work, is working on this Leaf set, and I couldn't believe I found 38 cards that he needed of the black gold Leaf. So anyway, a whole bunch of those in here, mostly commons, but there are some people like Musina and Dennis Eckersley, some Hall of Famers there, and Gary Carter that he needs. So a bunch of those, I think I said 38 of those. So $4 of what I spent was on cards for him. All right, finally got some 2024 tops and was able to get, these are all tops, also rookie card, all-star rookie cup card trophies. You know, I collect all those. Now I'm starting to work on the 2024. I have every single one from 1960 up to now. So I went a little wild. I picked up every single Corbin Carroll that I saw. There were 11 of them. Just because if he turns out to be a star, it might be a fun card that'd be worth something down the road to trade. I picked up a couple of Yoshidas and then one each of Senga and Kano, so that's great. And then a couple of the variations. So out of Heritage, out of Opening Day, out of the update sets. This is a reprint, which is going to be good in my binder. So you can see these are all just Hunter Pence there, just different variations of these. And I didn't know I accidentally bought 2 of the Joe Morgans. They're Topps lineage. They're kind of neat. I dig those. These are guys who were on the team back in the day. So that's kind of cool. And the Fisk is a great one because I do the Fisk currently. This is a really nice looking reprint. and I'll take my one that's in the binder out and put it in a top loader and put this one in its place in the binder, just so it doesn't get ruined in the binder. Because sometimes I just don't like having nice, really a little bit higher, oh, it's a high dollar card in a binder. Only one Sports Illustrated for kids and no starting lineup. So a little bit disappointed on that aspect, but still the Barry Bonds is great. Once again, a very 90s color scheme. Man, if you grew up in the 90s, these colors, like, they pop at you, but man, that is just screams 90s, doesn't it? Look at this. Ooh. All right, here we go. Topps archive there. A couple of cards I may need from my Oakland A's team sets. I don't know, I just bought them. There's a Winfield Gallery of Stars. How about some of these lumber companies with Justice, McGriff, and Palmero? I don't know what these are. These look cool. They're Ozzie Smith and Ryan Sandberg, so I bought them. They're nifty. How about a couple of the Senior League cards? Dick Williams and Cecil Cooper. Those are always fun when you see them. So I'm debating putting together the swell set. I just don't think I will because there's too many cards in it, but for a dime I bought it. Some more 2024 Topps that were not the Cup cards. Julio Rodriguez, Mauricio Dubon, who I PC because I did the very first story on him when he was in single-A ball in Salem, Virginia, trying to make the majors as the first person born and raised in Honduras. And he made it, and last year won a Gold Glove. So super happy for him. He's also like the nicest, happiest dude in all of Major League Baseball. Huge, huge fan of his. Trey Cabbage, I actually covered him in high school, so that's really cool. That he finally made the majors after all these years. And that's really cool. So I'm happy for him. Just picked up a Volpe just because. A couple of Topps Gold cards, a Mike Piazza. That's always neat. And then the Kirby Puckett Giant Bat Topps Gold card. It's just a classic card with a giant bat, and the fact that it's gold is awesome. All right, now here we go. Topps Standing Club. You know I love my Topps Standing Club photos. George Brett. Can we just have a moment to gaze upon this George Brett outfit? That's all. Now move on. Awesome. Schmitty. There's Biggio. Oh, it's a Standing Club Chroma, so why that one look different? It's a Chrome. There's a Biggio, just nice, clean photo. Thurman Munson in a great position, getting ready to block the plate. Here we go. Jim Palmer. And Bo Jackson signing a ball. There's rarely a bad Bo Jackson card. The only bad Bo Jackson card might be the 1991 Topps Baseball when he looks like he's running through mud. If you know, you know. Bryce Harper. If you don't know, go look it up after this. 1991 Topps, Bo Jackson. It's Bryce Harper. Here we go. Electric Diamond, Roger Clemens. Might be good for some trade bait. A Freddie Freeman in the Topps Chrome. Nolan Ryan. That's an 88 Fleer. That's kind of cool. Jacob deGrom, Artist Proof. Might be some good trade bait. You know, I've got a lot of VT, some Virginia Tech fans who are friends of mine since I was in Virginia for a year, as I just said, covering Mauricio Dubon for his one season at Salem, wherever he went. He's in there somewhere. There he is. So this predates my time there, but I know a lot of VT fans, so I'll send it to some Virginia Tech fans. William McCovey, nice little reprint card. I love, love, love this artwork. You know, I love my art cards. This is off the back of a sticker from the early 80s out of Fleer. This is a international variation. The back was different, but this actually has Andrew Jones's, is he Puerto Rican? I believe he is. So it has the Puerto Rican flag. So wherever he was, yeah. All right, Ryan Klesko, this is the World Series variation. Not really worth anything more, but might be fun for some trade bait. This will go on my interesting cards binder as I put that together. This is such a classic card. If you know, you know. Carlton Fisk, of course, the Amazing Hall of Famer. But rounding third and coming to the plate is Cecil Fielder. Can you imagine the meeting at the plate between Carlton Fisk and Cecil Fielder? And this guy's down here is like, get down, get down. Dude, if Cecil Fielder gets down, I don't know what happens. And if he doesn't get down, Fisk dies. Does anybody know what actually happened at this play at the plate? I'm sure with technology today we can look up what this play was. But anyway, there you go. Ty Cobb, baseball time greats in the orange. I like that. This one is just kind of neat, old school, and this has the stamping with the 125th anniversary. A little bit different variation, nothing too special, but if somebody wants it, they want it. All right, here we go. Sports Flicks with Robin Yount, George Brett, and Fred Lynn. There's a Winfield. There's a Cody Bellinger. Ooh, it's pretty, coming at you. And there's a Cy Young, Ty Cobb out of SP. And out of Topps Laser is this Kevin Brown. Kind of funky. I kind of dig it. I like what they did there. I'll give you credit, Topps. It's not really worth anything, but I just thought it was cool. I thought I'd show you. All right. You know I collect my guys who are from the city of Cincinnati since I live and grew up in the city of Cincinnati. And then I moved around for about 10 years and came back when I was working in TV. But here we go. A lot of Molar guys put these boxes. Love this. All the Griffies together. I will buy this card out of a dime box 100 out of 100 times. You've got Ken and Craig, his brother, both Molar grads, and the dad, who's not a Molar grad. Then there's the Griffies again together. This is something different. I need to look up what this is. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to look it up. One of those oddballs, so I dig it. Griffey art card. Some more Griffies. Some more Griffies. Diamond piece. This is one of those weird ones where you like put the cards together and they stood up and they made like 4 different players. So anyway, there's Griffey and the action base. I didn't even open up to see this. Is it scratched out or is it? Oh, unscratched. All right. Cool. All right. This one's really cool. Another Muller guy, Alex Wimmers. I was flying through these cards, these minor league cards, and his name just popped off the page of me and got lucky and saw it. Muller grad, same as Ken Griffey Jr. He made it to the majors. He did make the majors. He didn't last very long. So, but totally awesome to find a guy in the minor leagues from, your high school. Bob Barton is a guy I just learned like 2 weeks ago. He's from Cincinnati. He went to Holmes High School, born in Norwood, I believe, went to Holmes High School, which is in Covington, which is in Northern Kentucky, but is in the Cincinnati market. So really cool to pull one of his cards out. Totally dig it. 1970 tops. That's awesome to find a local guy. Lemon Tuzak, also a Moeller grad, the same as Wimmers and Griffey. Andrew Benintendi from Madeira High School in Cincinnati. Kyle Schrober from Middletown. Leon Durham, also a Cincinnati. The Bull. And Tim Naring went to LaSalle High School. It was top school there, so that's cool. So, I love my Cincinnati local guys. All right. Keep you moving. This is what's really cool. I just decided this week, I wanted to grab, this is the Circle K, career home run leaders cards, okay? And there's like 33 in the set. They go up to 34. There's no Joe DiMaggio, I believe, because I think he's Joe DiMaggio because he wouldn't give him permission to have his card. So it's like the top 34 guys, and they skipped his number. So the cards are up to 34, but there's only 33 of them. Anyway, just decided this week that I'm going to put that together, the set, because I already had like 8 or 9 of them out of the 33, and I thought I come across them in dime boxes one at a time. I'll trade for these and I'll slowly build it. But guess what? Today, I found a whole hit of them. So now I'm up to like 20 different of these Circle K cards. You could buy them back in 1985. So you can see some of the guys. If you want to take a look at the bags here, here's who they are. Just really, really cool. Totally dig it. And now I'm like 2/3 of the way there with that set. All right, big stack here of just randomness. Okay, this Own the Game. I always like these kinds of things. Kind of fun. This one apparently goes for several bucks. Weird. I have no idea why, but kind of cool. Or it might make a trade bait if I find something, but I might send it to try and sell. I may start selling on COMC.com, debating it. We'll see. Yogi Berra, always fun to have his Pacific. Duke Snyder. Topps Finest, Ivan Rodriguez. Like I said before, if I come across a Hall of Famer in the Topps Finest or Bowman's Best in a dime box, I'm going to buy it every time. Nolan Ryan, just beautiful card. Love that. I bought it just because I like the way it looks. There's Nolan Ryan and Jose Abreu in the 88. I think I'm going to chase putting this set together slowly. Okay, I bought this Mike Mussina card just to show you this. I know Studio was like a portrait kind of situation, but like really, man, like the hair and everything, I don't know. But the dude could pitch. 2 Team USA cards from back in the day when I really liked them, which is like the 85 Topps, 88 traded, 89 traded, 90, 91, those kind of. Phil Nevin, and then this guy, Jason Varitek. Jason Varitek is really cool to have his Team USA card, and here's why. You'll win a bar bet with this one. Jason Varitek is the only person ever to play in the Little League World Series, his state baseball championship game, the College World Series, the Major League World Series, and the Olympics. Dude was just a winner. That's all there is to it. So that's kind of cool. And then a bunch of these. I think I'm going to chase a set. I'm slowly putting it together. I'm going to chase it one by one. So there you go. Who's a Seth Beer guy? I don't really know him that well. I don't know my Diamondbacks that well. Sorry, guys. I need to learn them better. This is the metallic, so that's kind of cool. You can actually feel the raised the snowflakes. Same with the Cody Bellinger. That's kind of cool. All right. How about some old school guys on wrong cards? There's Rogers Hornsby, Mel Ott, George Sisler, who's great to use in the grid, by the way, if you do Immaculate Grid from Baseball Reference. And there is Knapp. Cal Ripken 85 Donners. Just nice, clean Cal Ripken 85 Donners. This is the Topps Gold of Carlos Delgado and Mike Piazza. So, dig it. Topps Gold of this guy. Altuve, same with the metal. So here we go. I need to move a little bit faster. Sorry, guys. Campanella. Here is a gold Will Clark. There's an Albert Bell and something shiny. It's like a team MVP from upper deck. I love, 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 love Fleer Provision. I do, man. And to find 2 wins is nice. In this 94 set, look up the 94 Fleer Provision set. I don't know what's going on that year. I don't know what the guy was drinking, smoking, doing whatever else. But they are a stroke of genius. I love these 94 Fleer Pro set, and they fit together to make, if you haven't seen them, they fit together all 9 of them on the page to make like this really weird, like mural kind of thing in this like subworld of subconsciousness of baseball. It's totally weird and totally awesome, totally psychedelic. I totally love it. This is the Independence version. I just like, Nolan and his son, Reed Ryan. So that's kind of cool. Bryce Harper. This is the Buster Posey gold version of this. Not really worth much more, but why not? Fred McGriff. There's another Campanella. I got a guy who collects some Yankee stuff. He's going to appreciate this. It's a replica of the 1952 World Series ticket. This is some sort of gold star version of this. Maybe, if there's a Royal collector out there, they'll want it. So Carlos Correa, again, you could actually feel the snowflakes raised off that. Paul Molitor, Bowman, in the gold version. Hey, there was one Shohei Ohtani in the box. So there you go. At least that, by the time I got to it. And a couple Nolan Ryan art cards. Those are always fun. And look at this. I love this. 84 Fleer had some great, great cards, man. This is a fun with Jay Johnstone. That will go in my interesting cards folder. So that's great. And there's Bryce Harper once again. All right. Keeping it moving for you. Sorry, I got bogged down in the vintage because it was fun. I thought it was fun. A whole bunch of snowflake ones. I just enjoy these. I think I'm going to do some artwork with these that I can put up at Christmas time around my house. All right. I love my American flag background cards. There's Craig Biggio, Todd Helton. Welcome to Hall of Fame, Todd Helton. Rafael Palmeiro, Jose Cruz Jr., and Richie Sexton. And then a couple of Don Manleys from my guy Scott, who I did not buy from today, who I normally buy from the dime boxes. But he did see him at the show. I did drop him off a couple of Manley stuff, but here's a couple more for you, Scott, that'll be coming your way. All right. Here we go. Some mascot cards. TC Bear. The fact that he doesn't wear any pants, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. All right, moving on. There's Wally. And this thing, it cracks him because his name is just Mascot. It just says Mascot. On the back, it just says Mascot. All right. There's Dinger. There's a Friar. And some of the other ones. There we go. All right. I like my mascot cards. All right. Just 2. I didn't go through the basketball boxes because I just didn't have enough time. There were so many dime boxes to go through and not enough time. But I did pull out a John Stockton and a Wally Zerbiak. Check it out. Brent, shout out to you. But I'm not giving you this one. With Mac Wax Stacks. Follow his YouTube channel as well, by the way, Max Wax Stacks. If you want to comment down below, Brent, people can find you. They can click through and go to your page. He's a great follow. But I got to give a shout out to Miami Redhawks right here with Wally Zerbiak. Totally dig that. I love the fact that he's in his uniform. That's where I went to school. I watched him play. We were there at the same time. Led Miami University to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. Awesome. Here we go. Non-sports stuff. So this is what's really cool. This is the Wright Flyer, the Wright brothers. This is their very first plane. I was in Dayton. I was like 15 minutes away from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, like 15, 20 minutes away from where the Wright brothers workshop was in Dayton, Ohio, where they built this thing and created it. So I couldn't pass it up. I had to buy it. I had to buy both of them. All right. Kentucky Mountain Horse. That would be going to my girlfriend who likes horses and is from Kentucky. Ho-ho! Double. That's a win. All right. Here's the Magna Carta. We can talk about the history of Magna Carta some other time, not right now, but it was a huge step forward to giving rights to, in this case, the wealthy, not everybody, not the peasants, but it was a step from the king giving up some power. It was a move forward, long time ago, like 800 years ago. All right, here we go. The Emancipation Proclamation, obviously a huge, huge turning point in our country's history. And then here we go. The Earth. The Sun. All right. Said no. I don't know. It's some moon or something. So, Mercury. And then here we go. Athens. That's yeah. Okay. Half Dome. This is just a really weird coincidence talking about this guy. I want to read it to you because the video's getting long. Washington, D.C. Yankee Stadium. That will go to my Yankee friend who is going to get the Yankee World Series card. And, okay, just keep moving here. This guy is a ping pong champion, apparently. I don't know, it just made me laugh. And there is the mandolin, which will also go to my girlfriend because she is a musician, although she plays the piano. All right, those are all dimes. Everything through here was a dime, by the way, dime a piece, obviously. And then things I sprung for a little bit more. These for my A's team set needs. I need it for the Craig Mitchell, but of course, Danny Martinez on it. These three guys, great. His cards are always in beautiful, beautiful shape. He made me a deal, all three of these for $2. So this one's like $1.50, and then these two were $1.25 a piece. Just really nice cards. I dig those. The guy's really cool. I don't know. I need to know his name because he's always nice, great to talk to, has a lot of baseball knowledge of the 70s and 80s, and just a nice guy. This one I did pay 50 cents for. It's funny. So because I'm in Cincinnati, the Corbin Carrolls were a dime a piece, and the Andrew Abbott was 50 cents a piece. So there you go. That's how life works, in terms of market. And then these ones, I did buy these from my buddy Scott, who I usually buy my dime box stuff from. They're in horrible, horrible shape. There's 6 of them. They're for my A's team needs. And this one even has writing on it. He's like, what do you want to give me? I was like, be nice and give you $3 for the 6 of them, 50 cents a piece. He was like, done. I probably should have offered him like $2, but Scott's always good and he takes care of me, so I take care of him. So there you go. Anyway, that's what I bought today at the show. Xenia, Ohio. Always a good show. I don't get up there enough because of just timing and things I have going on and where my schedule is on the weekends to get up there sometimes. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This video went way too long because I got too excited about the vintage. But wouldn't you get excited about some of this vintage? I mean, come on. You dig that, don't you? So anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Enjoy the hobby however you like. Be good to each other. See you guys.